Hey team, happy Wednesday. I am here with your weekly update, getting back to normal, and it's an awesome thing. So here we go. First of all, congratulations again to our team member of the year, Danielle. We are so proud of you. She's right behind me right now too, so I hope she's smiling to herself. The Christmas party was awesome. Thank you to everybody who came and participated. We just loved your company, and spending extra time with you was a really sweet thing. Okay, on to this week's updates. I'm going to try and be really quick and concise today. Sadly, Ronika has put in her notice, and she's going to be leaving us on December 19th. Megan Swacker from our pet resort, she's been with us for a few weeks now. She's going to be assuming Ronika's shifts as a nurse. So we'll be facilitating her moving over. Excuse me. And then we'll be hiring more pet care team members for the resort to assume those. As far as an IT update, I just wanted to share that we are officially in the back entry phase, which is where we're taking all of our paper patient files and we are beginning to back enter payments and charges. And the way this is going to look in the records is you'll obviously see backdated things, and once they're posted, it would just look like regular chronological history. The payments are being backdated as well, so those should also look like regular chronological payments. But then you'll see a line item that says it's code OUTR, outage records, and there's a date range there from November 5th through December 10th or so. And what we're doing is we're scanning all of the patient records for that individual patient under that. So if they had multiple visits within that time frame, that's where they all show up. Early on, we were worried about losing data between November 24th and October 24th and November 4th. We actually were able to restore that data. So all of those things kind of came back to life. Some of the patient files that we have may just have that data in them. So as we find them, we're just kind of crossing them off and setting them aside. We won't be re-entering that, obviously, if it's there. I just wanted to mention about the scanning, about it going all under that one code so that you know to look there. Because as we're back entering things, we're only back entering charges and payments. And eventually, once we get those charges and payments all in, we'll be able to go and enter lab results on there as well. So transferring blood work or attaching urinalysis results, manually entering heartworm and fecal results from the lab book. Those kind of things will happen after we finish record recovery. But what we're not doing is recreating SOAP notes or medical conditions or patient check-ins. That would be far too time consuming. It's pretty time consuming as it is. And we want to get it done as quickly as possible so we can feel like totally back to normal. So just look out for those. Our process is right now, as I posted in the Avamark Updates Slack channel, our process is we're pulling off a couple handfuls of folders each day, bringing them to the apartment office and doing the entry as I just described. And as we enter them, we're checking them off of the master paper charts Google sheet where we outlined exactly who we made charts for. We're checking those off so that the customer care team knows that that chart is not missing or that they don't have to pull it. It should already be in. And of course, you would know directly by looking in the Avamark history if you see that scan folder or not. It's there. Some of our charts are missing, so I felt really moved to go ahead and share that that's our process. We need to keep cleaning up because they're here somewhere. They've obviously not gotten thrown away. I think that they're just probably stuck in random places. So please keep an eye out for stray charts. Get them back into the filing area so they can end up on the shelf. Our process will continue until we have back entered each and every chart to have the customer care team check the day prior to a patient's scheduled appointment and pull that paper chart and put it with the clipboard. And that means, nurses, that once the visit's concluded, you need to put it back. What we don't have to be doing anymore is adding to those charts. There's no reason for that because our backups are up and working again. So all you have to do is have it to reference until we can finish entering. Really being very exclusive about who we want entering, because backdating is it's a specific process here to make sure that those go in appropriately. Not only for the sake of the patient record being reflected accurately, but also there's a lot of AVIMARK reports that we really depend on to make decisions off of that we're trying to put back together so that we can make good decisions in the future. So I really don't want anybody back entering until we've either called you into it as a project or a helper, or if we've delegated. So far, it's really just been myself, Danielle, Megan, and Fallon. And so I really don't want anybody else besides that doing it yet. Please don't let that hurt your feelings. It's just that we've been over the ins and outs and know exactly what we want to accomplish. And we have a guide to follow. It's pretty specific. So don't invite yourself into that job just yet. But if you are willing to help and you have a significant amount of extra time, I'd love to talk to you to see if it's a fit or not. Okay. That's our process right now. That's also kind of the end of my update. We are just taking it day by day as we get through it. Hopefully within the next 6 weeks, we'll have that all knocked out. It's just a tremendous amount of records. But I'm proud that we went through that and that we're on the other side. We have a few other things left to restore. Most of them right now are not really impacting your day to day. But if you find something that is, I'm going to encourage you to reach out to the manager on call pretty much immediately and let them know. If you feel like it's not something that's urgent, or maybe if it's something that you don't have the time to reach out to the manager on call, go ahead and post in that AVIMARK Updates Slack channel, whatever it is that you're missing. So printer doesn't work, or scanner doesn't work, or you tried to print a patient chart and it gave you an error, that kind of thing. Excuse me. The more details that you have to share, the better. Maybe your work list disappeared. Any of those things we really are considering urgent right now, because we have the ears of the help desk and we want to utilize them to get completely back to normal. So give us a shout out there if you need any assistance or if something's not going right. Thanks for listening. I hope y'all have a great week. Good job.